You will be a big-time commentator when the day is done. We are ready. Jesse Irvin set to get us rolling. Jesse Irvin, Lacey Schneeman for the Arizona Drive. And we are underway. Match number 3 here on Humana Championship Court.
Point 1. One, 0.
And into the net from Johnson. So let me ask you quickly.
Sure,
you played against all these players. Which one do you think is the toughest to deal with? Think about that. Give us your answer after this point.
All right. Yeah, all of these ladies are superb. All of them have, you know, something different to offer. I unfortunately just got smoked by Tyra this last weekend, so I think that would be my answer. She's a beast.
So Tyra Black on cue, able to score. Drew Felios alongside Lindsay Newman. Tremendous player. What a great run in PPA play. Here to take you through the rest of the day. MLP Las Vegas, Monday Night Pickleball, coming at you from Darling Tennis Center. Schneeman able to put it away. All right, quick update, Lindsay. We haven't seen you on the court in a while. Give us an update. What you been up to?
Well, actually, I have my 7-week-old son with me this trip. I just popped out another kid, so I have 3 kids under 4 years old. So, yeah, haven't spent as much time on the court as I probably would have liked, but, you know, motherhood comes first, and I'm so happy and so blessed to be doing that and trying really hard to kind of balance it all and balance it. You know, the pickle life and the mom and the wife life, just all that stuff going on. So I think my pickle game has dropped a little bit more than I probably wanted it to, but I'm going to get back out there. I was out there this last weekend. It was my first tournament back. Definitely wasn't my best one, but I'm out there. It feels good, and I can only hopefully go up from here. See, I think you asked me before who I thought was the toughest person to play against, and I said Tyra, and I'll tell you why. And it's because she's so consistent, and I was talking with someone else earlier today about it. She's so consistent. She doesn't miss a lot. She's a ton of power, and she's just tough to read sometimes. Look at that angle. My goodness. That almost bounced inside the kitchen line.
You know, it's interesting for you to say that because you have much more history with Jesse Irvin and Georgia Johnson, but you think Tyra Black is the most formidable.
I do. I think, like I said, she's so consistent, but she has such an offensive game, which makes it even more impressive. Oh, that's a good spot. Caught Tyra right in her chicken wing area. A little high.
So Jesse Irvin able to score. Recently acquired by the Drive in that trade for Caitlin Christian. Dave Fleming able to pull off that deal. Morgan Evans. For AZ.
Sneaky. Wow. What a spot for that lob, too. It landed just inside the baseline. Cross court from Lacey. Perfect spot.
Schneemann.
Oh, shake and bake right there.
Anytime UCLA and USC gets together, you know it's going to be trouble.
Yeah. I think Lacey wanted that one back. I don't know if that was the right time to throw up a lob. It was a little deep. It wasn't that far out. I just don't think it was the right time for that one. Oh. She read it right, too. She got what she wanted, just overhit it a little bit.
Jesse Irvin now to serve.
8-6.
So that's just short from Georgia. And Lindsay, from the time you've been away, of course, the game continues to get faster, more powerful as well.
9-6.
Yeah, I mean, I was off having a baby. My brother Riley was traveling, and so we each kind of took our own little breaks for obvious different reasons, but we both kind of came back and noticed just how fast the game is now. The paddles are poppier, the players are stronger. It's getting so quick.
Nicely done by Lacey Schneemann. Yeah, Riley had kind of had to make that adjustment, came
I think
back.
he still is. He probably still is making the adjustment, and I think everyone really is. You know, everyone's trying to just find that one or two things to up their game, and it's always a work in progress.
Point 7.
That was a good little run for AZ Drive.
A 4-point lead here for Arizona.
Smart.
Georgia Johnson, mixed doubles silver yesterday with brother JW.
There you go.
8-11.
That shot from Irvin, too. It's tough to get.
You know what? She's so long and lengthy, and it's so annoying to play against her because she just, everything, she reaches out in front. She has a really strong forehand. Always hits it in the right spot. Oh, except for that time. A little wide there.
Nine, 12.
Back to live action here. Arizona, 4-point lead over Dallas. Drew Felios alongside Lindsay Newman. Lacey Schneemann, so athletic.
Oh. Yeah, I'm sure that was supposed to be a lob, obviously a little short. Jesse read that and was there before the ball was even there.
So Jesse Newman drops the hammer.
Jesse Irvin, yes.
Jesse Irvin, excuse me.
She would have been a fun sister, though. Oh, wow. I think that was a little risky on Jesse's part. She had a speed up cross court to Georgia's forehand. I think Georgia's usually on that shot. I think it might have caught her off guard on that one and put it right in Lacey's wheelhouse for the put away.
Coming into this match, Arizona on the outside, though, from Arizona. Andre Diescu, Dylan Frazier. We'll see them a little bit later.
Time in. 17-10.
Again, cross court, speed up to Georgia, but that time she was ready, put it right down Lacey's line.
Lindsay, the challenge of rally scoring and how difficult it is. After this point, I want you to tell us, when you're out there, how you approach it.
Sure. Yeah, for me, even if it's not rally scoring, for me, I'm trying to get every ball back. I'm trying to play super consistently, you know, obviously attacking on the right balls, but rally scoring is definitely a different dog in the fight. Oh, that's nasty. What a cut forehand. Jesse's laughing. Don't think she had a shot at that one, even if she wanted to.
12-18.
Beautiful venue here at Darling Tennis Center, but also presents some challenges with the shade.
Yeah.
As a player, that certainly has to
It's tough.
factor in at
It's
times.
tough. Yep. Oh. Yeah, you can actually see the camera. Camera's creating the weird shadow on the court. Yeah, it's tough to get your eyes dialed in and trace the ball, track the ball. It's tough.
20-12.
So Black will serve now. Down 7 is Dallas.
Nice.
If you're Jesse Irvin, just traded to Arizona, you want to come out and prove that, hey.
Yeah, I actually talked to her 2 days ago. She was looking forward to the challenge, looking forward to a new team, and there she is.
You know, in sports, anytime a coach or someone has maybe second-guessed your ability or your talent, you want to go out and show them that you are worthy.
Yeah, absolutely. You got a little bit of everything on that one. We had a lob, we had a lot of cross-court dinking, and then some upper line dinking. That was a fun point.
14-22. Side up, point 23.
So now Arizona just 2 points away from winning women's doubles.
23-14.
Tyra's angles are absolutely on point right now.
15. 15-23.
Dallas is on fire. She's feeling it.
Now game point coming up here for the Arizona Drive.
Toughest point to get is the last one. We'll see if they can get it the first time.
24-15.
Oof.
Point 16.
So remember, you must win on serve, so still some daylight here for Dallas.
16-24.
Wow.
Side out.
Lacey was sitting on that one. She was expecting that.
Lacey Schneeman, she will turn 28 years old this
24,
Thursday.
15.
Oh, happy early birthday.
Yep. And there it is. An
Wow.
exclamation mark for the state of Missouri so well, and he usually teams up with J-Dub. So to watch those two guys go at it here,
yeah,
it's
we'll
going to
see
be
what
awesome.
happens.
And first point for Dylan Frazier. All right, Lindsay, I set the table. Which guy do you really have circled
golly.
here?
Oh, well, I think I've played against all of them except for Augie, even though he's from Arizona, which is where I currently reside. Oh, yeah, I mean, all of them are so tough, obviously, for their hand speed, their foot speed. But I think Andre would probably be the toughest, only because he's tall, his wingspan, so much power behind the ball. Plus, it can be a little scary to look at sometimes. He's fierce out there.
A little intimidating?
A little intimidating, yes.
Do you expect JW and Dylan to kind of go after each other because they play with each other and they know their weaknesses and strengths so well?
You know, I actually don't think they will. I think I don't see that happening. And I mean, they're such good friends, great doubles partners, but I don't know. I think they're gonna start attacking the other opponent. I don't think they're gonna go after each other, but we'll see.
I'll certainly remember that. You said it here.
We'll see. I didn't say I was right, but I'm predicting that. I don't know. Oh, got a body bag on that one. And it's hard to do that against JW. He's so fast with his hands. He's probably the player that gets least body bagged. That's so much spin. You know, it reached Andre's like kind of shoulders, so he was thinking it was going to go way out, and it landed like a foot inside the line. You're not going to see that a lot, and I will say that you are not going to see Dylan miss a lot of dings.
5-4.
It's a good poke from Andre. Ball was low, but like I said, he has such a long reach that he was able to get underneath it, put some spin on it, and put it in the right spot. Oh.
Andre Diascu usually teaming up with Gabe Tardio, probably the most popular men's doubles partner right now
Absolutely. Gabe
on the
is
tour.
an animal. Notice how Dylan did not go at JW on that one. So prediction is right so far.
Now J.W. Johnson, the face of Franklin Pickleball. There was a point when Augie Guh, about mid-season, I'd say May, June, was really emerging on the scene. Been a little quiet as of late.
A little quiet.
Hoping to make some noise here in Vegas.
Yeah, he's quite the workhorse too. I know, like I said, he's in Arizona. I'm in Arizona. I think him and Riley practice quite a bit together, and I've just heard nothing but good things about him. He works hard. His great attitude, good partner, just an all-around good guy.
So the Flash now on a roll, 10-7. Dallas needs this one to make up for the women's doubles loss. Augie wearing the shades. Would you ever wear the shades during a match? Would you consider it?
Wow, good spot. Yeah. I mean, I have before, not consistently, but I have before. I think it's good. You know, it's harder to read where your eyes are going. In basketball, it's called telegraphing.
Sure.
I don't know if he does it for that reason or if it's for, the sun, but it works for him. Throwing a little bit of a roll right here.
Never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
In football, too, you're always reading.
Yeah, telegraphing. It's totally a thing. Sneaky.
What a shot. Rock and roll, and they got a 13-8 lead.
Great spot. Picked it right in between the two of them.
Anything surprise you about this matchup here thus far?
Not really. I think it's kind of going how I thought it would go. Yeah, lots of dink battles cross court. That's very uncharacteristic, especially of Dylan. He usually is very consistent on the returns.
Tough break there for Dylan Frazier. A little bit frustrated right now as Dallas has all the momentum here.
69.
Also got to ask you, Lindsay, playing against lefties, how does that change your approach?
Man, it's annoying. I hate it. My brain already works so slow. To play against a lefty is so tough.
So the Rafa Hewitts, the Tyler Looms, not your favorites, huh?
No, not at all. Not at all.
11-16.
This team's just feeling it right now.
They are absolutely feeling it. Augie's doing a good job setting up JW too.
12-17.
Quite the good pickups from JW. A couple of those I thought were just going to sneak through the middle, and he put his paddle out and read him right on and ended up getting the point on that.
J.W. Johnson playing flawless pickleball right now. His team up 6. Just as I say that.
Yeah.
Announcer's curse, I'm telling you, it strikes every single time.
Was that a double Ernie? I think Augie went for it, and then Andre went for it. Unreal.
Watch Augie go here. Just read it perfectly.
19-13.
Right back, there was nobody home.
Dallas one timeout. Time in. 20-13.
So here's Augie to serve. Tagged off the paddle of Diestu. Andre trying to get pumped up.
Yeah, he's a fun player to watch too, because he does get pumped up. He likes to yell the come-ons and fist bumps.
Obviously not the vintage Dylan in this first game that we're used to seeing.
Yeah, shocked. I think that's his second forehand missed dink, and you just don't see that because he's so consistent. A little risky, but it paid off.
15-21.
Best hands battle we've seen so far between these four, and it's won by Arizona.
Yeah, I like the shot by Dylan on that one. I think he saw JW leaning towards the middle, and he popped the shot right up the line. I think it kind of surprised him. Payback.
22. (22-16).
Second one.
Got a lot of players being tagged. You have to wonder a little bit about the vision. You stated, Lindsay, earlier about the shades and how that could play a bit of a part in some of the slower reactions.
The thing that's tough playing against Dylan, and I've had my fair share of being opposite of Dylan, is that he can take a ball that's so low and have so much action on the shot that he brings it, he comes below the ball and brings it up, And I think that's why Augie's gotten tagged the last 2 times, is because the ball is so low, so you don't think anyone can do anything with it. But Dylan is able to reach in, have the paddle below the ball, and kind of brush up on it and surprise Augie.
19-22.
Sense a run here from the drive. And it's stopped cold off the paddle of
Real
JW.
quick.
Point 23.
He is so good.
23-19. Point 20.
It's going to have to come now for Frazier and Diescu.
20-23.
And it does come. Smart shot by Dylan.
21-23.
Huge.
That's tough. That's tough.
So a chance to win this game for Dallas. And even this up at 1 apiece. A few words between Augie and JW. Oh, what a beautiful setup. So Augie good. J.W. Johnson tied us at 1 apiece. Dallas.
Back this weekend, didn't do as good as I wanted to, of course, but hopefully just trying to go up from here. More practice, more practice.
So first point here to the Dallas Flash. Game 3 underway. Lacey Schneeman victorious in game number 1 with Jesse Irvin.
Played so well.
Talk about smart players. Lacey Schneeman, an aerospace engineer she was with Boeing before going pickleball full time.
Must be nice to be that smart. I do not know what that's like, but I'm happy for her. I remember when she announced that she was going to quit her job and do pickleball full time, and I couldn't believe it, but she was not lying. Here she is and killing it.
Point. 3-1.
So Lacey Schneeman has been like a woman possessed here thus far today.
That's a compliment, right? What a
2-3.
what a compliment.
Couple scorpions and a put away, no problem.
Come on.
3-3.
It's always got to be tough when you're playing against a team that's got so much chemistry. Of course, brother, sister, like JW and Georgia. You know very well playing with your brother for so many years. Just got that intangible that You just can't create.
Yeah, you're so right. It's definitely an advantage most of the time. I will say a lot of the times. It can be tough too, because you can say stuff to your siblings or family that you can't say to, you know, a partner or a friend. But yeah, JW and Georgia both plays seamlessly, flawless together. It's fun to watch.
4-5.
It's a good speed up.
Point 6.
There's also times, of course, when you're siblings, you maybe at times want to be away. Just need a little break, but you have to remember at the end of the day, blood is thicker than trophies, right?
Yeah, I will say I've never really seen JW or Georgia get mad at each other or do an eye roll. I can't say that about Riley and I. We definitely gave each other eye rolls or went to separate corners and did that sort of thing. But like I said, JW and Georgia seem to get along really well almost all the time.
JW Johnson with the finish, and now a 2-point game. Entertaining here in Game 3. Glad you are with us on Pickleball TV.
I was going to say, the thing I like about this match is typically in mixed doubles, you know, the guys are offensive and the girls are kind of the setup and they play a little softer and defensively and stuff like that. But this one I think will be fun because Lacey and Georgia both are very offensive ladies. They like going right at the guy. They're not afraid of a challenge. So unlike, you know, typical mixed matches where I think a lot of the times the ladies are not afraid but are very slow to go at the guy, I don't think we're going to see this in this match. I think Lacey and Georgia will both go at the guy more than we're used to seeing. Just like that.
See Georgia right there calming down her brother. That's about as upset as you're going to see JW get. He is stoic out there. That's heavy-handed, and I want you, Lindsay, at some point to give us your best example of a moment you had with your brother on the court where maybe you had to calm Riley down or just emotions were crazy on both sides and you guys were able to pull it together. It may take some time to think about that one, but definitely want to hear before the day's through.
Good job, Lacey!
Lacey's going right at Georgia's forehand. It's relentless pressure.
10-7.
Usually Georgia handles that very, very well. That last one, I think she was just late on it. I like the take there with JW.
11-7. Side out. Point 8. Eight, 11.
Heavy-handed that time from Schneeman, and Dallas trying to chip away and come back.
9-11.
How about that inside out?
You were almost seeing Andre's eyes. He was just waiting for that ball, waiting to attack, go behind JW. Couldn't have asked for a better shot.
Side out. Point 10. 10-12. Side out.
That's just a little bit long, and that'll send us to the break here in Game 3. With Andre Diescu leading the way.
13-10.
Drew Felios with Lindsay Newman, in case you're just joining us. Arizona won women's doubles. Dallas returned the favor in men's doubles. Now we're in mixed.
Good close on Andre. See how he followed his shots up? He was expecting the next ball. His paddle was up and ready.
14-10.
Good court awareness by Georgia. I think she saw Andre's kind of a bigger backswing. He hits the ball fairly flat and he was out.
So big.
Yeah.
And you have a player that big on the other side. How do you attack him?
Well, I don't think you do. That's kind of the problem with these guys being so big, so strong, so fast. I think the best thing you can do when you have a guy like Andre on the other side of the net is, you know, you try to hit behind him, you try to throw him some off speed, try to keep him guessing, but it's tough. He's reading the ball so well.
So Dallas will serve here.
13-15.
Slow climb back here for the flash. And Georgia just misses.
16.
I think one of the big things that separates pro players from, you know, 4-5 or even 5-0 players is their ability to judge out balls. You see it every once in a while, they'll hit out balls, but most of the time, a lot of the pro players are really good at kind of reading the backswing, at reading the paddle positioning on their opponents, and being able to let the balls go out is a real gift.
Seventeen. 17-14.
We're seeing some big-time pickleball right now. J.W. Johnson trying to turn up the heat.
15-17.
There they come.
Yeah, they're making a run for it. They're feeling it.
Georgia Johnson, she's the emotional player in this match. Love that about Georgia's game. She's gotten more animated, especially was just about to ask you, though, about your defensive game and how you've added maybe some new tools to the tool belt. Here, curious to get that answer when we have a moment.
Yeah, like we were kind of saying earlier, you know, I think the game is getting so much faster. It's getting so much quicker, and I think if you're not a player who's constantly trying to add different weapons and different offensive shots to your game, you're going to get left behind. So, you know, I'm trying to do the same thing, trying to play a little bit more offensively, trying to create a little bit more. Just like I'm sure Lacey is, trying to create some more offense. You know, in mixed, you're not going to see it as much. You're still going to see the girl kind of play a little bit more defensively, but especially in ladies doubles, you know, typically it's just bang, bang, bang. And I actually think it's typically a little bit more fun to watch the lady. I know I'm a little biased, but I actually think it's more fun to watch ladies doubles because it's a lot of hard hitting. It's a lot of back and forth. Whereas in, men's doubles, it's a lot of dinking.
So the Johnsons put on the gas pedal here, 20-19.
We'd expect nothing less.
Run of 5 in a row just moments ago to get back in it.
That's exactly what they wanted. Georgia kind of attacked right up the middle. JW usually doesn't miss that shot, so I'm sure he's not happy about that, but he won't miss the next one.
And it can be contagious, too. Partner makes an uncharacteristic error, you come back to the same.
Especially if it's your sister, too. Family. Big point for Arizona Drive on that one.
So it's 22-20.
22-20.
2-point edge here for the Drive. Oh, that's the longest yell you're going to hear from Georgia.
It's quite the roar.
21-22.
This is what makes Major League Pickleball so much fun. The points just get better as you get deeper into the game.
23-21.
Just hands battle after hands battle here in game 3. Dallas will not let Arizona get away. JW that time.
I'm shocked. My mouth is wide open. The ball was so low. Lacey kind of waited and then pulled it up the line and caught JW by surprise.
How about this, Lindsay? First game point here for Arizona. They would steal this game 3.
Dallas is not going to go away that easy.
24-24.
Win by 2.
Hey, let's see if Arizona can do it on this one. Match point number 2.
25-24.
Steps in and does the trick. 26-24, Arizona Drive. What a game that was in Diescu and Schneemann, the perfect mix.
So big, so strong, so off.
The Irvin. And now Dylan Frazier will serve. Tyra Black and Augie Go on the other side. So far, entertained? Are you surprised? What's been the biggest thing, Lindsay, that has stood out?
Honestly, I'm just trying to get out of this commentating booth because I hate doing this. Except for that, nothing. Am I going to get fired for saying that? No, honestly, it's so fun to watch. MLP, such a different atmosphere, such a different, perspective on pickle. I'm just thankful to be here. I wish I was playing, of course, but yeah, it's fun to watch. And I think most of the time, it's more fun to watch because you're not seeing the same partnerships, the same people playing with the same people. You get to see people who would probably normally never play with each other, partner up and create some fun stuff.
What we always love about you, Lindsay, nobody keeps it real like Lindsay Newman.
I think I'm too brutally honest, honestly.
Side out. Point 1.
Hot.
1-1. Point.
So critical here that Dallas gets off to the fast start.
So I talked earlier today in mixed doubles how Georgia and Lacey were going to create a lot of offense. They were going to kind of go at the guys a lot, and I think they did that. This match, however, I think you're going to see Tyra do that, but you're not going to see Jessie do that as much. She'll play super smart, super consistent. She'll get a ton of balls back. But I think with Tyra, you're actually going to see her create a lot of offense. She's going to go right at Jessie a lot. I think she'll actually try to speed the ball up cross court. So it's kind of different chemistry on that front with the ladies in this match.
There's how he go, that unorthodox shot. Jessie Irvin trying to play it.
4-2.
Also got to ask you, Lindsay, how about some of these serves lately in the game of pickleball?
Yeah, you asked me earlier what I'm doing to create kind of more offense in my game. One of them, it's a bigger serve. And I used to kind of be one of those players, and I probably still am to some point, that just kind of got the ball in. But to be competitive, to win more matches, kind of the trend in pro pickleball is to go bigger on your serve, go deeper, go harder. And we're going to see that in this match and most of the other matches. The next couple days is bigger serves, whether it's more spin, more depth, more pace.
6-3.
Now, Drew, you obviously commentate a lot of matches. You probably watch more pickleball than anyone.
Yes.
What do you see changing in the pro game from when you started in 2018 to today?
Oh, my goodness.
If you can pick one.
Oh, okay. Give you that answer right after this point. So back in 2021, when I used to watch you play in your prime, and you still are in your prime, by the way.
6-6.
Let Jessie surf here, complete my answer. I knew that line calls was going to be an issue in the future and was going to continue to be, and it certainly did, but I love the way eventually PPA and MLP have handled it with close call replay. And then the paddle issue is something you didn't really envision, and that's just something that, of course, the game over time is going to work out.
7-7.
Best moment and best play thus far today for Dylan Frazier.
Yeah, by far. Waited for that ball to travel, get outside of the net post, and then just let it drop and hit it perfectly.
8-7. Point.
Frazier again. To continue that thought, Lindsay, I think the serves is the least of the sport of pickleball's issues. I think eventually that'll get worked out.
9-7.
Yeah.
Point.
Yeah, I mean, years ago, paddles were never an issue. You played with whatever paddle, you bought whatever paddle, and now, I mean, with the paddle testing and paddles getting taken
10-7.
away, I will put myself on blast and say, I think for the first time, my paddle actually failed paddle testing, and it got taken from me. So that was definitely a surprise to me, but just kind of proves to show that they're getting strict on the paddles, and yeah, it's getting kind of scary now.
Wow.
11-7.
A bit long. Dallas Flash, they need this game to send it to a dream breaker. Arizona trying to close it out.
8-11.
Another cool thing about this match, specifically on the Dallas side, is I know Augie's a left-handed player, so no matter who was on the left side, that's what it's going to be. But when Tyra plays mixed doubles, you will see a lot of the time, even if she's playing with a right-handed player, she actually is playing on the left side, which is definitely not super common, especially if you're not playing with the lefty. So watch out for Tyra playing the left side, even if she's not with Augie.
You can challenge it.
We have challenges?
Yes, you have challenges.
Wanted to time out.
10-12. Side out. Point 13.
And now that
Time
will
out.
take us to the
Change
break as
in.
Arizona first to
13-10.
13. As Arizona looking to end this match. Well into game number 4. Drew Felios alongside the great Lindsay Newman. Good match we're watching here. Arizona and Dallas. With the fist pump, Lindsay, got to ask you, best destination for pickleball. Is it Vegas? Is it Utah? Is it Newport Beach? A little time to think about that one. I know I'm throwing a lot of questions at you as well.
Well, I will say I love Utah, but it's definitely not Utah. I love Vegas. I'm a big gambler. I love blackjack. I've been known to sit at the blackjack table for a little while, so I love being in Vegas. Probably not very kid-friendly, so it's tough to take the kids, to Vegas, but I love San Clemente. We've gone to Hawaii a couple times for pickle. She wants that one back. I think just a hair late, maybe a little bit too big of a backswing.
12-15.
That's that great question because the sights have been absolutely amazing for MLP in 2024 in New York City not too long ago, Central Park. Going to Miami next week, now in Vegas. Grand Rapids was an absolute blast. What a year it's been. Oh, more problems for Frazier.
Yeah, that was a tough lob, too. I think Tyra disguised that lob really, really well. Yeah, I missed the New York MLP event. I really wanted to go. I just couldn't make it work, but I heard excellent things about it, so hope to go next year for sure.
It's interesting to see a team like Dallas pretty much a lock for the postseason. Arizona, again, outside looking in, but they are not giving an inch here against the team that is considered one of the best in MLP.
Not at all, giving them quite the run for their money.
Just wide for Tyra Black. Here, Morgan Evans on that Arizona sideline saying, let's get this right here, right now.
17-15.
Uncharacteristic of Tyra to miss that one.
You think too, Lindsay, just a little bit for Dallas right now, looking into the sun as it starts to set just behind us.
Yeah, that can't be easy. Like we talked about earlier, still some shadows on the court.
So Dallas trading points here with Arizona. That's not a good thing at this point in the match.
A lot of offense by Tyra. That's kind of what I was saying earlier. I think Tyra's game is so tough because she's not only consistent, but she's so offensive. Her paddle has a lot of pop. The counters are usually right on.
There it is again.
There it is.
So Tyra Black makes it a one-point game.
18-19.
Oh, just a little tied up that time. Rare miscommunication.
Yeah, I think Tyra has to take that ball, let Augie get in, crash the net, apply some pressure.
How about Jesse Irvin?
Beautiful shot. Held it right until the last second. It's tough. It's not easy.
And the dry Vegas heat. Just got a piece of Augie that time.
Well, it didn't help. It clipped off the net, caught him off guard. And Jesse liked that one. No apologies.
Certainly let him know it.
You know, go ahead. I was gonna say, you know, I kind of like that Jesse didn't apologize. I know I'm gonna probably get some death threats, maybe some mean messages on social media, but I really don't like the apologizing after a net court. It's probably one of my biggest pet peeves. I just don't know why we're apologizing. What is there to apologize for?
And your brother was one of the first to say why the paddle taps at the end of games, and I think a lot of players have followed suit.
Yeah, I know he also got a lot of backlash for that. you know, everyone has their own opinion. Everyone's going to do what they want to do.
Oh, good try that time or leave it?
You know, I like it. I really like it. It was a good drive. Augie read the ball right. He was just a step behind it. I like it.
Arizona now closing in. Dylan Frazier puts the drive now at match point. It's too long, and Arizona takes it 3-1. The debut of Jesse Irvin for the drive here in Vegas is successful. Jesse Irvin and Andre Diescu. And Jesse, we got to start with you because anytime you're involved in a trade in MLP, you just look like you were a woman on a mission here on Championship Court. How badly did you want this one to start your Arizona drive career on a positive note?
Oh, absolutely. I think I want every match badly. It doesn't matter what team I'm on. I just want to play pickleball, and I want to play good pickleball, and that's what we came here to do today.
And Andre, for you, you were just outstanding from start to finish. Tell us, how much does this mean for the drive? Right now, no postseason for you guys if the regular season ends today. But how much did you want this to beat one of the top-tier teams?
Well, the good news is that the regular season doesn't end today, so we're still in the hunt. Obviously, we're a little behind the rankings, but we knew
we're catching up.
Yeah, we knew I had a good team. You know, we have a great roster. Obviously, I think Jessie was great. I don't think she's on a mission. You know, she had a great summer. She's won a gold medal, you know, in Hicks. So she's been playing good the whole summer, and just happy to have her along. And obviously, Dylan played great. Lacey as well. Look, Dallas is a really strong team, very, very good roster, and we're just super happy to get this win, and hopefully we can carry this momentum into tomorrow.
Like Andre said, Jesse, you played so good. I would like to know, what are you going to do to celebrate? Can we find you at the Magic Mike show? Are we going to find you at the all-you-can-eat buffet?
Oh, wow.
What are you going to do to celebrate your great play today?
I think I'm going to get myself one of those nice, tall, big daiquiri drinks. That's what I'm going to do. Vegas is full of those, and they're so good. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think the whole team deserves one today. I think we played amazing. And I think, you know, again, like we just had the trade, so these were my first 2 matches with the team, and them kind of just bringing me in, and us all playing really well just from the start, and we didn't really even have that much time to practice because we just played the PPA Vegas, so this is literally our first time playing matches together, and we did so well today, so I'm just happy for everybody.